excited because of this particular tutorial, the style, and also this Ankara print. We are first going to be folding our fabric, and what I'll be folding is the whole of 2 yards. Okay, Ankara versus 1 yard, then I'll fold like this as well, which is 2 yards now. Yeah, welcome back. It's still my favorite Ankara print, and we're going to be making a flare top. So what we are going to do, because we are limited since it's Ankara fabric, I am just going to maintain the length of what we have here. So I am first going to fold it into 2. If you're working with material that is more lengthy, like 60 in length, then you have more advantages. So this is folded into 2, and the measurements that we have is 22.5 inches, which means I'm going to also fold 22.5 inches. So I have folded both vertically and horizontally. So like I said, you have to be sure you have both 22.5 inches on both sides. Now that we have this, I am also going to fold into 2, which means I have folded a full flare. If this is your first time on this channel, I have different a tutorial on how to cut different types of flare. You can watch it first so that you have more understanding on how to go about your flare. We have 90 degree, 180 degree, 360, 720, 1440 and the like. So that is really going to help you. Just type how to cut different types of flare. So we move on. Here we are going to be cutting the shoulder measurement divided by 4. The shoulder measurement divided by 4, because our fabric is folded into 8. That's full flare. And that is, the shoulder measurement is 14 divided by 4 will give us 3.5 inches. So I'm taking out 3.5 inches on this point. Of course, I believe if you have watched the tutorial, this at this point you understand what I am doing here. So we need 3.5 inches, and I am going to cut it out. Now the next thing we're going to do is to unfold. We're going to unfold first, then I am going to cut out the length. Now we have the length of 18 inches. So I am going to be taking my 18 inches round, 18 inches round, and of course 18 inches. Now here we are going to be cutting out our armhole. This, you have to be sure it's the folded edge, where you have 2 inches, 2 fabrics, where you have this opening. That is where we're going to cut out the armhole. Do not make the mistake of cutting it out from this point. It should be here. Now you can decide to minus, just like your normal off-shoulder dress. You can go with -5, you can go with -6, you can make it -7. It's all your choice. So for me, I am going with minus 5.5 inches, and our basic armhole length is 8.5 inches. So I'm still marking out my 8.5 inches. Also, because it's more like an off shoulder, it means we need to come in by 1.5 inches. Remember, for every off shoulder we're coming by 1.5 inches. So now I'm going to connect my armhole just like this. And here I am going to cut the length. Okay, so let's open to see what we have. Bam. So it's going to come out like this after making. Now, because it's a two-step flay, I am going to take the length. It depends on where you want your flay to stop. You know, if you want to start, you can just make it on any point of your fabric. For me now, the length of the next flay is going to be 5 inches, and if my 5 inches is going to stop at this point, so that I can have this other length of 4 inches, this is 9, so I'm going to be taking that point. That is 5 inches. That means my flare will be starting from this very point and will stop here. So I am going to maintain from this top. I'll mark 5 inches and 9 inches is what I'm maintaining. So this is 5, and the flare will start from here. The same thing, this is 5, it starts from here. So you do that continuously to both the front and the back. Now, because the flare is, I am going to place the flare on this point, I'm going to take the measurement, and the measurement is what I'll be using to cut out the next flare. So this is 43 plus 43 will give us 86. 43 will give us 86. So let's cut out the full flare. Okay, like I said, we need 86 inches, and divided by 8, since it's a full flare, will give us about approximately 11, but I would rather go with 10.5 so that I will not have excess. I have measured that, and also the length of 5 inches, and I am going to cut. It is always advisable to cut at the top of your chalk when you're cutting a flare, but for these I'll just maintain the length. So let me show us how it's gonna be. Like I said, the fabric, this particular print is still available at Kharis Closet. Do well to visit Kharis Closet on Instagram. I am just trying to show us how the flare is going to come out on it. So it's going to come out like this after joining. So that it comes like a 2-step flare. Okay, so I'm going to be joining it on this. All right, here you can use your bias to tape from the front and turn it inside, And if you want to add sleeve to it, you can add your sleeve, but for me it's just I am only going to add a strip at the top. Sorry, I am just going to add a strip of fabric here at the top. And to do that, since I minus 5, it was 5 inches I took out, it automatically means I am going to replace my 5 inches like this. So 5 plus your seam allowance, going to add it. Then I'll be adding this here at the front and also to the one at the back to maintain this. And I'll do the same on the other side. And once you've done that, to the base of your flare, you can decide to this is beautiful. The base of the flare, you can decide to weave and you can also fold. Are you still waiting? You are yet to subscribe to this channel. Do that right away. Click the bell as well to get notified each time I upload a new video. If you're going to be making your dress, do not forget to tag Kharis Kreations. I love you till I see you next class.